Hey, you listen to the Daughter's Diary podcast, and I'm back with some more reviews. Let's go. So, if you tuned in the last episode, you heard me talk about a TV show that was a review that I did very briefly, actually. I didn't give you too much detail into the show, but I just kind of put it out there. Hey, this is a good one. And I felt like, why not do this with music? So, I really like music. I've always liked music. My family is very musically inclined. So music was just a part of how we grew up. Like if you know my cousins or have ever been around them, the Fouches, like at some point a song is going to break out that leads to harmonies and everything. And so I just like music. I really do. And one group in particular that I really like is Johnnyswim. So I thought, why not do a review on Johnnyswim? So if you don't know who Johnnyswim is or who they are a married couple. And honestly, they just have good, wholesome music. Like their music makes me really look at them and think and just say like, man, I think they really do love each other. Like, I don't know if I've ever really listened to a couple that's a music group that is like, no, they genuinely are writing these love songs about each other. And that's nothing against love songs and stuff. But if you think about it, like a lot of duets and stuff that we have, they're not necessarily people who were madly in love with each other. You know, they are artists who came together and wrote good songs. You know, like you got Eric Benet and Tamia. I mean, pretty much anyone and any with either of those people, it is going to be a good song. But like, you know, they weren't dating or together, but you know, they have Spend My Life with You. You know, like it's just you see that dynamic and all that, and it creates good music, but you don't necessarily always see like a married couple singing love songs that you're just like, oh, like he genuinely wrote this for her and she genuinely wrote this with him in mind, not with one day falling in love, but no, like I am in love with this person in specific. And so I just so love their music. I so love seeing them interact together because they just are so wholesome and life-giving, and they tell stories with their music, and they are very talented too. Like you can have a lot of good songs and songwriters, but they're not like you want to hear their voice all the time. Like they're both very talented vocally, but also have the ability to tell stories and write songs that speak to people. And so I'm gonna be honest. If you haven't listened to Johnnyswim, please give them a listen. They have one song, "Devastating," and although that sounds like whoa, the message behind it is so beautiful because what they say in the song is, "I'm going to love you until it's devastating," meaning that either you're gonna die or I'm gonna die first, and it's going to break my heart because I love you so much. And if that can happen and I don't feel anything, then it's not that kind of love that I want. Like I'm going to love you until I'm devastated to lose you. And the only way I'm going to lose you is till death do us apart. And so just those kind of messages. And they have a new song that's only been out a few weeks, Sweet Tangerine, and just talking about slowing down and being in the moment with each other. And it's just so many good songs that they have out there, and so many songs about love, but how they genuinely love and feel about each other. And so many songs that tell great stories. I think about their song, "She Checks the Weather." And it's such just a beautiful story, pretty much just about this woman who, you know, rather than have to deal with the questions and the woes of life and people's concerns and having to emotionally, mentally invest in what people were saying and all this, like she just pushes it to the side, you know, and just is pretending to check the weather on her phone just to not have to have those conversations and go from there. And so I really highly recommend Johnnyswim. If I could play some of their music here in a little tidbit, I would. I might try to. But in all honesty, Johnnyswim, Paris in June, so many songs that I highly recommend. So hit me up if you're like, what is your go-to Johnnyswim song? I really have a lot of them. So yeah, listen and enjoy is my advice. Till next time. You've been listening to the Daughter's Diary podcast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. For more information, you can visit our website at www.achanelmore.com. There, you'll find blogs, a store, more podcasts, and tips. Thank you for your time.